That's an interesting point, David, isn't it? And Dara also made it that we've a lot of kids now who've grown up playing their junior soccer, their child soccer in Irish clubs, and they could eventually be going back and playing for Poland or playing for Romania, playing for other countries. Do you think we're going to feel the pain down the line?
I think we're definitely going to find heartbreak at some point there. But look, all we can kind of hope for, I think, is that by raising these kids in our football communities and things like that, that our ethos will kind of spread to them and they'll want to represent Ireland at a higher level. For Irish people, when you go anywhere in the world, the Irish people are praised for their hospitality and how welcoming they are. So the fact that we could, if Irish people are away and want to come home and play, that should be no matter if it's a grandfather they have who's Irish or a parent is Irish, they should come home and play if they want to play for us. That's good enough for me. If they say they want it, I'm happy with that. No issue at all.
Liam De Bruyne, I don't know if you've all kind of alluded to that there's times when it works, and it sounds like if it suits us, we'll take it. But how would you change the rule? Or would you change the rule? Or what would you do to make it better? David, I'll go to you first.
I personally don't think I would change the rule, because where do you draw the line? It's relatively arbitrary as it is by just saying a grandparent. There's people in the past that complications like Cascarino and stuff like that. But in terms of changing it, you just got to hope that the people that are going to play for Ireland are going to play for the right reasons. But at the same time, don't get me wrong, I want every player to put on the Irish jersey to be a full-on passion for playing for the country. But if you were to say to me, look, we'll get you some players that don't really love the country, but we want to get you to a World Cup, I've got to say I'm sorry, but I'd take that deal every time.
Liam, I think has something to say on that. Stephen Kenny has barely picked the same team twice. Do you think that's a big factor in us not knowing these players?
Yeah, partially. But if we can just almost backtrack just a little bit there, is that we're on about saying that you want the person to pull on the Irish jersey to be proud. And, if someone's coming in from abroad through the granny rule, are they stopping someone getting that opportunity who would love it? I think, look, we're four proud Irishmen sitting here right now. I think we'd all explode to represent Ireland. But the truth is that we're not good enough. As Darren Maloney himself said, he wasn't good enough. So fair enough, someone better than us will get that position. Should that not the same go in the professional field as well? Like, yeah, granted, they're professional Irish footballers, but there's someone better than them, then they should play. Should we maybe forget about who loves Ireland more, and let's just get the best possible team out there?
I suppose can you see where it has benefited us over the years as well? We've brought in guys who are incredibly talented and they've been good enough to be picked for Ireland.
Yeah, look, that's it exactly. Where do we draw this line exactly of what's Irish and what isn't Irish, and how does it work out? For example, I have an English uncle, and he hangs an Irish flag outside his window every time Ireland are playing, and he's never lived in Ireland. His father is Irish, but he's never lived in Ireland himself, but he would say he's Irish. So where do we draw this line of who's Irish, who's not, who can play, who can't? I don't know. I don't know if there is a right answer to this, and this is why it's such a good question. What is the right answer? I'm not sure there is one.
Liam, I'll come to you on that, but if I was to answer that question, surely it's if you have a passport, you're Irish. Is it not that simple? David, do you think we'll see a United Ireland team in our lifetime? And related to that, Darren Maloney reckons we might not see an Ireland team at a World Cup while myself and himself are alive. Anyway, you lads might live a bit longer, but what do you think are the prospects for both of those things?
Yeah, right. There's a bit there to think of. A United Ireland. I don't know if I intend on living that long to see it come to fruition, but hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. In terms of the United Ireland team, how good are both of our teams right now? Like what you're saying, I don't think it really matters. Who are we taking from the Northern Ireland team? Darren Maloney himself said Stuart Dallas. Yeah, obviously we know that one. I'm thinking Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans, is he internationally retired yet? If not, he will be shortly. Everyone else, I'm not too. I could take or leave.
Liam De Bruyne is bouncing up and down in his seat here.